Well, we lowered the rating yesterday to a AA plus on the U.S. government. I think there were two things that motivated the downgrade. First was we took a dimmer view of the political settings in the United States, the governability. The fact that you had a debt ceiling agreement that resulted in us and the government not reaching an agreement until 10 hours before they had a cash management program. I mean, this is not how most highly rated governments run themselves. There are very few governments of the 126 that we rate, central governments, that separate the budget approval process from the funding process. And the other thing is, I mean, the governability actually particularly pertains to the fiscal stance and the ability to put that on a long-term sustainable footing. And here, the level of debt that the U.S. government has and the prospect of high single-digit of GDP deficits for the next several years is going to put it even to a higher plane, and what we need is a medium-term fiscal plan to get that debt-to-GDP ratio to stabilize. And although we got part of the way there with the Budget Control Act of 2011, we didn't get all the way there, and that's why the downgrade. So for the United States, it's very strong on the economy, it's very strong on the monetary policy. If you factor in the dollar as a key international reserve currency, its external position is all right. But really what has changed here is a renewed appraisal of the political settings, which we think aren't quite the same caliber as our most highly rated governments. And secondly, a fiscal trajectory that we think is starting from a weak position and is going to get weaker.